Welcome back in the lecture series of chemistry of carbonyl compounds, in particular chemistry of aldehydes and ketones. In this video, we are going to deal with aldol condensation. As per our syllabus, the unit number 4 in organic chemistry paper is related to chemistry of carbonyl compounds, particularly aldehydes and ketones. From this topic, the first part related to introduction, nomenclature, structure, reactivity of carbonyl group, mechanism of nucleophilic addition to carbonyl group we have seen in earlier lecture. So, from today's lecture we are going to deal with some specific reactions which are called as name reactions, and we are concerned with these reactions, their mechanism and applications. As per our syllabus, we are going to deal with aldol condensation, Perkins reaction, Kenny-Rose reaction, Knoven-Gell condensation and Reformatsky reaction. In this video, we are going to deal with the first condensation. So, before going to aldol condensation, let us revise a few things. In organic chemistry, a carbonyl group is a functional group that is composed of carbon atoms doubly bonded with oxygen atom. So, carbonyl compounds are those which are having C double bond O structure shown in this structure. A compound containing carbonyl group is often referred to as carbonyl compound. The carbonyl compound has a trigonal planar geometry, the angle is 120 degrees, and the planar structure is because of the presence of a sp3 hybrid carbon, and there is a presence of a double bond, that is one sigma bond and one pi bond. So, these are the pictorial presentation of the structure of carbonyl compound, carbonyl group. This is the orbital presentation, pi bond is there, sigma bond is there, and this is the planar structure. The geometry is explained in this case. The carbonyl group is a polar group which creates a partial positive charge over the carbon and partial negative charge over the oxygen atom, and this charge separation, this polarization is responsible for the chemical reactions of carbonyl group. As the molecule is planar, there is a possibility of attack of the nucleophile from both the sides. So, now let us come to aldol condensation. During the examination, actually whenever we discuss these reactions, we discuss many things, historical background, applications and so on, but practically during examination we are expected to write specific questions and answers. What are the questions related to this aldol condensation? The questions are: what is aldol condensation? Explain with suitable example and give mechanism. So, we are going to answer all these questions in this particular video. So, you must remember the definition, you must remember the example, you must know the applications. So, what is aldol condensation? Aldehydes containing, listen carefully, aldehydes containing alpha hydrogen or hydrogens undergo self condensation on warming with dilute mild base to form beta hydroxyaldehyde, which is called as aldol. The product is called as aldol and the condensation is called as aldol condensation. The product form is called as aldol. So, what is the feature of this reaction? The feature of the reaction is it is related to aldehydes, of course, or ketones also having alpha hydrogens. The substrate must have alpha hydrogen. When the substrate has alpha hydrogen, it undergoes self condensation, means two molecules of the same compound undergo the condensation reaction. And what is the catalyst? It is dilute mild base. The product obtained is beta hydroxyaldehyde. The beta hydroxyaldehyde which is formed is called as aldol. The product is called as aldol. This aldol can be subsequently treated or processed for getting different products. So, once again see the definition. Aldehydes having alpha hydrogens undergo self condensation on warming with dilute mild base to form beta hydroxyaldehyde is called as aldol condensation. So, several questions can be raised in this reference by considering the definition. So, aldehydes having alpha hydrogen show this reaction, they undergo self condensation, they undergo the self condensation in presence of dilute base and they give rise to beta hydroxyaldehyde which is also called as aldol. So, let us see the examples and other details. Thus, consider acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is having alpha hydrogen. Acetaldehyde on warming with dilute sodium hydroxide forms acetaldol. It is aldol of acetaldehyde, so acetaldol. It is beta hydroxyaldehyde. So, CH3CHO one molecule, CH3CHO other molecule. So, self condensation means two molecules of the same compound undergo the condensation. What is the product? The product is CH3 as it is, then this CHO is converted into CHOH, CH3 from the first compound, CHO gets converted into CHOH and the H is taken from the CH3 and the remaining portion is CH2CHO. So, CH3, CHOH, CH2, CHO, it is aldehyde and alcohol both. So, it is called as aldol. Aldol means ALD for aldehyde, OL for alcohol, aldol. So, it is acetaldol or 3-hydroxybutanol. So, this is the general example. So, during the examination you write this definition, give this example. Okay. Then next, the aldol condensation reaction, this is historic. You are not supposed to write these things. The aldol condensation reaction was introduced by Charles Wurtz, who first prepared the beta hydroxyaldehyde from acetaldehyde in 1872. Actually, most of the reactions, the name reactions are named after those scientists who investigated the reactions, but in this particular case it was Charles Wurtz, but it is known by the product form. So, Wurtz reaction is something different which you will be coming across somewhere else. Okay. This is the slide which is of course not expected in the examination. Charles Adolphe Wurtz, he was born on 26th November 1817 in Paris, actually near Strasbourg. Then he died on 12th May 1884 in Paris. He was a French chemist and educator. He is remembered for his research on organic nitrogenous compound, hydrocarbons and glycols. Okay. So, these two slides are only for your information. This slide and this second slide is for additional information. Now, mechanism. What is the idea of mechanism? The detailed stepwise description of a reaction in going from reactants to products is called as reaction mechanism. There are several definitions of reaction mechanism, but the most common definition and which is easy for understanding is, it is the detailed description, detailed stepwise description of a reaction in going from reactants to products is called as reaction mechanism. In other words, it is a mental model which explains the possibilities, and the mechanism is widely accepted mechanism. Okay. So, in this particular case, the mechanism takes place in 3 steps, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and this is related to further processing. So, we will see one by one. The first step, actually the reaction is self condensation. The reaction gets initialized by the role of catalyst. The catalyst is mild base, and the first step that is taking place is during this process the mild base abstracts a proton, abstraction of a proton first step, or this results in the formation of carbanion, therefore it is formation of carbanion, or it is also called as removal of alpha hydrogen. So, all of these three mean the same. So, let us see the first step. The first step is the base removes alpha hydrogen atom of aldehyde to give carbanion. So, this is OH minus which is base, then you have CH3CHO. From CH3CHO, as the definition tells, it is related to alpha hydrogen. So, this is alpha carbon with respect to this CHO group. This alpha hydrogen is removed by OH group. So, the step is called as abstraction of a proton or removal of hydrogen. Okay. So, due to this removal, we get a carbanion. Carbanion has a negative charge on the carbon. Okay. So, first step is formation of carbanion by removal of proton. Now, as it is self condensation and you have a carbanion and you have another molecule of the same aldehyde, this undergoes nucleophilic addition, nucleophilic attack by carbanion on carbonyl carbon of the second molecule. This carbonyl carbon, as we have seen in the earlier slides, this undergoes polarization. This becomes electropositive, C becomes electropositive, plus delta charge is created, oxygen bears partial negative charge. So, this electropositive carbon gets added by the anion. So, this nucleophile attacks over the electropositive carbon, as a result this oxygen becomes partially negative. So, in earlier case it was carbanion, now in this case it is anion. So, anion is formed, nucleophilic attack of carbanion on carbonyl carbon of the second molecule of aldehyde, and we get anion. So, this is the end product of the second step. Now, in the third step, the anion has to be protonated, protonation of the oxonium ion to give aldol. So, in this step the medium is aqueous medium. So, protonation takes place. Of course, OH minus ion is again regenerated, which is used in earlier steps. So, we get CH3, CHOH, CH2, CHO. So, this is the final product which is called as aldol. So, see once again, abstraction of a proton to get carbanion, carbanion gets added in the form of nucleophile to the carbonyl carbon of the second molecule to form an anion. This anion gets protonated to get aldol. So, it is actually up to this you are expected to write the mechanism. Mechanism is over in the third step. Now, what is the fourth step? The fourth step is that the acetaldol or the aldol in general can be easily dehydrated, and this dehydration, that is elimination of molecule of water by eliminating OH and H from the adjacent carbon atoms, we get CH3 CH double bond CH CHO, which is crotonaldehyde. So, what is the application of aldol condensation? Aldol condensation has various applications, and the important application is in this particular case to get crotonaldehyde. Crotonaldehyde can be converted into crotonic acid, or crotonaldehyde crotonic acid can be in turn used in several synthetic protocols. So, the aldol forms are dehydrated easily by heating. Okay. Then some additional information related to this aldol condensation. When the condensation is taking place between two different carbonyl compounds, it is called as crossed aldol condensation. It is called as crossed aldol condensation. So, see once again, when the condensation is taking place between two different carbonyl compounds. In our earlier definition and general example, we have seen self condensation, but in this case it is ethanol, that is acetaldehyde, it is acetone. Acetone and acetaldehyde, they undergo self condensation, crossed aldol condensation to give 4-hydroxy pentanone. This 2 indicates the position of the carbonyl group. So, it is a crossed product, CH3CHO and CH3CO CH3. So, these 2 are different. So, therefore, it is crossed aldol condensation, and these have alpha hydrogens. Benzaldehyde and formaldehyde do not have alpha hydrogen. See carefully. This can be asked in the objective type question. Benzaldehyde and formaldehyde. Benzaldehyde is C6H5, formaldehyde is HCHO. They don't have alpha hydrogen, therefore they do not show aldol condensation. But instead they show crossed aldol condensation with aldehyde or ketones having alpha hydrogen. This is your benzaldehyde C6H5CHO. This CHO group does not have any alpha hydrogen, but this undergoes condensation with acetone or such compound where alpha hydrogen is there, and the condensation gives you 4-hydroxy-4-phenyl-2-butanol. Okay. So, this is crossed aldol condensation. In cross aldol condensation, those compounds without alpha hydrogen do not undergo aldol condensation, but they undergo such condensation with other compound having alpha hydrogen. So, benzaldehyde never undergoes self condensation, but it undergoes condensation with acetone like compounds. Let us see one more example. This is again benzaldehyde. Then in this case, in earlier case it reacts with acetone, in this case it reacts with acetaldehyde, and we get beta phenyl beta hydroxypropanol. So, these are additional examples. Aldol condensations are important in organic synthesis because they provide a good way to form carbon-carbon bond. As we have seen in all these cases, in this case your CH3CHO is a 2 carbon species, it is having aldehydic form. The product form is now has 4 carbons. So, formation of carbon-carbon bond is there. Then this product is unsaturated. Unsaturated product can be further converted into saturated compound or can be oxidized to aldehyde, can be oxidized to acid. This compound can be saturated to get butanol. So, several desired chemicals can be obtained by using proper protocol of aldol condensation. So, these reactions which we study are basically important for the concept, but can be used effectively in several applications. So, what are the applications or uses? The reaction is commonly used to produce solvents such as alcohol, isophorone and diacetone. So, you go through these compounds whenever you have interest. Then it works as an intermediate for perfume production. It is also used in pharmaceutical manufacturing, unsaturated ketones and chalcones known as aromatic ketones. It is also used to create plasticizers. So, these are the applications. So, once again we will go through the details right from the beginning. We begin with the definition. What is the definition? Aldehydes having alpha hydrogen undergo self condensation on warming with dilute mild base to form beta hydroxyaldehyde, which is called as aldol, and the condensation is called as aldol condensation. This is the general example. Two molecules of acetaldehyde undergo self condensation to form 3-hydroxybutanol, beta hydroxyaldehyde, that is 3-hydroxybutanol, or it is called as acetaldol. The mechanism takes place in 3 steps. First step is abstraction of a proton or removal of proton, that is removal of alpha hydrogen of aldehyde by the base catalyzed removal. In the second step there is nucleophilic attack. The nucleophilic attack converts the carbanion in the earlier step into an anion. The anion gets protonated and the final product is aldol. In these 3 steps we get the desired product. The product can be further processed to get several other materials. Okay. So, it undergoes dehydration to get crotonaldehyde. Crotonaldehyde can be converted into crotonic acid. Crotonaldehyde can be converted into butanol, and several reactions are possible. These things we have seen. When the condensation is between 2 different molecules, different carbonyl compounds, it is called as crossed aldol condensation. In this case it is acetaldehyde and acetone, they undergo crossed aldol condensation. Formaldehyde and benzaldehyde do not undergo self condensation because they do not have alpha hydrogen, but with suitable other compound having alpha hydrogen they show similar type of reaction. So, benzaldehyde undergoes reaction crossed aldol condensation with acetone, and it undergoes cross aldol condensation with acetaldehydes also. It undergoes reaction with acetone, it undergoes reaction with acetaldehyde. So, we get related products. So, this is the application and these are several other applications. So, you go through the title, that is title of the reaction, definition of the reaction, general example and mechanism with some applications. So, in this way we have completed the discussion related to aldol condensation. This is the name reaction, but the name of the reaction is of the product, that is aldol, and it was suggested by and it was first worked out successfully by Woese. Okay. So, with this we will stop here. Thank you.